Hey everybody, welcome back to another session of our Nithian campaign, our Nithian Kingdoms campaign. To start the session off, would anybody like to do a recap of the last session?
I think it's Kiwi's turn.
For a
I
point of
don't got memory
inspiration.
for shit. You can say I'll give you $100. I won't remember, man. I'm like I know what we're doing in the moment, but I don't remember right now. Okay.
You don't remember who you were trying to kill?
I know I'm trying to kill a vampire, dude. Okay.
Which one?
All of them.
It's a lot of vampires.
If you want me to, I can make an attempt, and then you can show how better it is. God, was that all last session? All right, I'm just gonna start where I think last session was. After we decided to do split up the party thing, that always works well.
Uh-huh.
And the rogue and myself went to try and find the black market at the docks, while Anthony got loved up on by a twink. With Annie's character watching on in. I don't know. I think she liked it. At the black market, I found a really good weapon for me to use, while the rogue actually did something useful and found some connections, not particularly towards our case, but some connections we can use for the future. While Clark and Mermaid, I don't really know what they did other than get lap dances, to be honest. But we yeah, you guys drank. We met up to see that, and then one of the vampires Clark had met before walked into the room. Apparently, he was also getting a vampiric lap dance. We were talking. He basically insinuated that it wasn't his cup because he had a cup and it was so hard to make in the first place. And then he walked on out, and I wanted to go murder him, so I followed him. And he's like, "Oh shit! There's a fucking giant person trying to murder me," and then he sped walk away from me. I lost him in the crowd, and then we watched the husband of the murdered wife get killed in front of us, and I somehow didn't kill anyone. that was the session.
Yeah, that's the gist of it.
You also forgot that you're now working with the vampire.
Oh yeah, fuck that guy.
Not technically a vampire, but a
He's
Damn
Dampierre.
Yeah.
Yes.
I just want to say vampire.
His
I'm
name is
racist.
Leo.
I can say he's a vampire. I don't care.
His name's Leo.
You're as sitting as being born.
He's only half, okay? Okay.
It's still there. I'll take out. Okay. I agree with you. I'll only cut him in half and destroy the vampire half. There you go.
Fair enough. So, yes, you are in the Justice Square in Avandi Bay near the guard house that you were at earlier. The Scarlet Watch guardhouse. There in front of the main Avandi Bay keep. You have been told that there is a play tonight that maybe you can mix with some of the upper class here in Avandi Bay and try to figure out whose cup is missing. So, while Justice Square, the crowd begins to disperse, what are you all doing?
I start thinking meta-wise, how long has it been since everyone slept?
Well, I don't
Weird.
know. Not long enough. I'm prepared.
I'm sorry, we don't know the word about exhaustion IRL.
If I remember correctly, you guys slept during the day so you could be up during normal Umbra hours.
Oh, nice.
I will take that.
Yes.
I totally remember that, and I was probably the one that came up with it.
I believe Captain Black suggested the party go to sleep so you can, witness the normal hours of Umbra.
He did, because the black market only happens at night.
Yep.
I do not know if I recharge my spell slots then, but I'm going to keep what I have.
Well, like I said, Leo has told you about the Grand Theater. There's a play tonight. Usually, plays or events like that are frequented by middle upper class of Avandi Bay. So, with that in mind, is the plan just to go to check out the theater?
I think that'd probably be best. We don't really have a lot of other leads. Clark thinks to himself as he does not remember what Sixth has learned.
Yeah, so going to the theater will be the best course of action currently, which is what we were going to do anyway. I think before all of this happened, we were already planning on going to the theater.
Of course, to the theater. No one gets that reference. Wonderful.
Yes.
So, let's see. Who has been here in Avandi Bay the longest?
I would
Technically, me or Clark.
I mean, I don't think I would know much about medium to high class. I'd be more so like rogue bitch. So probably you sneaking into places.
All right. Six, please make a history check just to see if you know where the Grand Theater is.
And I give guidance.
You said what? I'm sorry.
A history check.
History.
I'm gonna think no to the guidance in.
Nice. You have no idea.
Beautiful. I love that. The theater really isn't my thing.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Can I just start like asking some people?
It's just another, it's just a place where people pretend to be other people,
I'm going to look for people in like costumes or like masks and stuff. I'm assuming that's something that I could look for. I don't
What
know
should
what
be
the
Halloween right
feelings is.
now?
Okay, make a perception check. Every night is Halloween night here in Umbra.
Oh god, I'm a give guidance to myself.
Dude, the amount of fucking overweight people with all that candy? Jesus Christ.
Jonkers. I got
It's not
got
that kind of
11.
Halloween. 11. You look around and it's just people going about their day. You don't really pick up on any like masks or people that are dressed up. I mean, there are quite a few people that are just like dressed up. You see a lot of, the people that are in nicer clothing are uh, people who look like Leo, who are Dampier. And occasionally you'll see uh, a full fledged vampire rolling around with his own personal or her own personal like bodyguards, um but um you see a lot of like just people going about their day or night
I was about to say.
in this
The
case.
lady with her.
In that case, can I just stop a random person? You make a roll if you wanna. I'm not gonna be picky.
Sure. I assume you're probably not going to stop a vampire or a Dampier, just a regular normal person, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to
Those aren't people.
punch.
I'll stop one and say, could you direct us to the theater of the city?
Oh, most certainly. You've stopped a Durgar. Uh, yeah. Just down that way. Follow the street and on the curvature, and it's about a mile down the road that way. Yeah, it's a big building. You can't miss it.
I see. Thank you very much.
Sure. And he goes along his way.
Figured I'd do something you would do IRL. Just ask someone.
Yep.
No. My social anxiety.
Let's go.
So,
I will relay that information to the group.
okay. So, getting directions from a local Durgar who basically points you right towards the Grand Theater. You all head over, and you arrive very shortly. Miles, not that long. Um, but you arrive shortly at a tall, grandiose white stone building. It's kind of it's got like a circular dome, but the base of it is like a 3-story high like square, basically with a little uh how do I say it? Outlet kind of protruding from the front, and you see large white stone pillars that go all the way up. Um, and you see 2 sets of double doors, and it doesn't have any signage, but presenting it as the Grand Theater. But you do see a few posters saying that tonight's play is the love and betrayal of our emperor. And it has, starring so and so. It has the lead actors and actresses, but it does have a time on there, and your internal clocks say that you have about an hour and a half before the first, matinee. I say in quotes matinee because it's already night out. Matinee showing is in an hour and a half. But the doors, as you approach them, they are unlocked. And I assume you all proceed inward.
Yes, I do
Yo.
anyway.
DM, I have a question.
Sure, yeah.
This is one of those instances where IRL and character don't know something. What the fuck is a matinee?
Like the afternoon showing, like the first showing.
Oh, it's just a fancy way of saying okay.
Yeah, yeah.
You gotta dumb it down for me, DM.
Dude, I ain't no part of this fancy fucking life.
No,
man.
that's for me. I'm what you're talking about.
Like the first showing, the matinee is just like it's the first showing. And then like usually the second showing is like prime. It's the first showing, the actors haven't had like a live warm up, so mistakes can happen on the first showing.
Fresh.
Um, and
This is like the good one.
the matinee is not the good is not the good one. The
It is
first
the
one,
first.
the
Oh,
first
I'm getting
one.
mixed up because it's nighttime. Okay, I understand.
Yeah,
Nighttime is early, and now I get it now.
yeah.
Aha!
Up is down, left is right, green means go. No,
Uh,
red means go.
So yeah, you all proceed in, and you see more white marble flooring um, with sections. Well, this entry hall, you see like straight ahead a large like red curtain that is drawn closed. You see to the right and left before the curtain, you see well, to the right of and before this curtain, you see I wouldn't say a ticket table, basically. Um, and you do see someone there, and as soon as you all enter, the woman stands up. Hello, how can I help you?
Question before I answer. Like out of character. We're
Uh-huh.
just like we're pretty much here just like attend a show. We don't really have any leads, right?
Nope.
Gotcha.
You're here to
We're
you're here to possibly mingle and converse with people.
gotcha. I will ask, are admissions still open?
Um, would you like to buy tickets for one of the shows tonight?
Sure, yeah.
All
How
right.
much?
Total for they are 10 gold apiece for.
Clark is dying on the inside.
Well, which showing would you like? Would you like Prime or the matinee or the early morning?
Whichever
I'm
one's not
going.
gonna burn a hole in our pocket.
The matinee, it's actually 5 gold a person.
It's a lot better.
Beautiful.
I am going to pay for 5 gold.
Okay. I is everybody paying their own way? Their own
Yeah.
ticket? Okay.
I don't got money.
Do you need me to spot you, or
Yeah.
I'll
I
get yours,
Okay.
don't worry.
I give? Oh, okay,
I
you
got
got it.
her.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. Sixt,
I would like to, if you don't mind, I want to see if I can't like instead of paying 10, I want to see if I can get away with like 8 and have him not notice.
okay, make a sleight of hand.
I'm gonna hand over some wooden coins.
18. Okay. You to do this, you do take out the 10 coins, but the last 2 are just silver pieces that are kind of like old and kind of look like gold pieces.
Tarnished a little bit.
Tarnished, yeah. And you pay 8 gold and 2 silver.
That's enough.
Um, so, go ahead and subtract that from your gold pouches as 20 gold is paid for 4 tickets. And you are given, well, like little. Well, you're given tickets to the first showing, the matinee showing. And the lady thanks you and says, "Enjoy your show. If you would like, you can explore the theater a little bit more, kind of get a good layout, because you're just in the entry hall here. You did see as you entered to your right and left, there is like more of a entry hall area, because you're kind of boxed in here between what looks like 2 staircases, one to the left, one to the right, which the bottom of the staircases are to the right and left, but they kind of go inward. Hard to describe without a visual for you all.
Oh, good. I would say I would go into like the main hall like a normal person and just try to keep an ear out.
Well, you are in the main hall.
Oh, okay, sorry. Like going through like the entryway into the actual theater.
You're gonna try and go into the like through the curtain.
Uh, not the curtain, I don't think. No, it's like the actual like seating area.
Yeah, it's through the curtain.
Oh, okay. Well, I just misunderstood then. Yes,
Okay.
yes, sir.
Hold on. Maybe give me a sec. Go ahead and talk amongst yourselves here in the entryway while I
Conversation.
conversation.
Quip.
While I-
Social anxiety.
Does anyone have any water?
Uh,
Mind you guys, I am still a little bit drunk at this point.
Oh yeah.
Sick.
We're such a smart group doing this right now. While 2 of us are drunk.
I gave her my water skin and I used Druidcraft to give a slight breeze to her.
Oh, thank you.
Do breezes really make you less drunk?
Just feels nice because you're probably like sweaty, hot.
I was more so thinking like cold wind wakes you up. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So how are you guys doing? What do you guys want to do? Should we split up the party again? It worked a lot.
No.
It worked very well last time. I can go
There's no
into a
guarantee
corner.
it'll work again, though.
I can go to a corner, take off my armor, and look very, very submissible. I don't know.
I feel like you're
I'm so done with you,
realizing
Clark.
breathing too much into your character right now.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
I don't have walls set up on this visual. But
The DM was not prepared for us.
no, I was hoping I'd get away with just describing it to you all.
Quick, everyone,
but it's
face
hard
the
to
walls.
describe. Here you go.
I'm going to come back here every week and find out if there's more secrets here.
Pretty.
What is everyone's name in the room?
Everyone's name right now. I need a very detailed description.
Just imagine there's walls. Theater of mind in the theater.
To be fair, this would be pretty rough on you. Okay.
So currently, that curtain in front of you is closed.
Okay, gotcha. Are like the stairs to the left and right like a VIP area or something?
It would seem that it's up to a upper like viewing area.
Gotcha. I am glad I did not go up there. Looks like rich folk.
So
I was feeling a bit snackish.
the ticket giver or the is like right here, right next to you. But
Gotcha.
after you buy your tickets and she gives back tickets for the gold that you have provided, she just sits down and starts like sorting through papers, not really minding your presence here.
So, split up the party? Yeah.
No.
Why do you want to split the party so bad?
More ground. I don't know. I'm not an adventurer. So are we going through, guys?
You have your tickets.
I'm sure we might as well just go sit down.
I walk on through. I
Yeah.
assume.
I'm gonna go through as well. Is there anybody else here that I can see or hear?
No. I mean, make a perception check.
Okay.
And these curtains back here are drawn on the stage. You don't see behind them. 9.
That's a 9.
It's pretty quiet. Like you hear well, no, with a 9, all of you can really hear just like subtle like music playing. You don't know where it's coming from, but you do hear like soft piano music. Not like the piano music that you're hearing now on the Foundry, but
Less creepy.
yeah, less creepy. It's more relaxing and kind of like idle, kind of like elevator music.
I'm pretty
But
relaxed right now. How about you?
but yeah,
I look around the higher viewing area for Vincent.
no audience members are here.
Okay.
Actually, both of you as you enter the main seating area, you can make another perception check. Also, as you break the threshold past the curtain, I need you to do nothing because nothing happens.
'That's totally not suspicious.
21. So sixth, your changeling ears do pick up the sound of people working beyond the curtain, possibly crew setting up for the first showing.
Do I pick up any distinct? I'm gonna get closer and see if I can pick up on any distinct conversation happening.
Okay, you approach the stage there with a 21. The conversation isn't interesting. It's more of a Gregor, set that up over there. It's just like different, just stagehand
Stagehand
type
conversation. Okay.
conversation, like getting work done.
Do I hear anybody reciting lines?
No.
Okay, that's weird.
Or
because-
it's just even with a 21, you're not able to hear anything.
That's also fair.
Question is, I don't have an actual like bladed weapon or anything like that. Are they just able to walk in with weapons into a theater?
It's an open carry state, my friend.
Are your weapons visible?
I ain't
I
hiding
have-
the fucking spear, bro. I don't know what you want me to do.
I have a great axe.
I have a rod. I don't know if that's considered a weapon to them.
And a trident.
Okay. Any visible weapons? The person that gathered your tickets. Oh, I'm sorry, excuse me, but weapons are not allowed in the main audience area. If you could check them in over there, and there's like you see on the other side of the entry hall, there is like a big trunk. There's a series of trunks and wardrobes.
I'm gonna go to check in all of my weapons except for my dagger if I can get away with hiding it.
Okay. Yeah. Make a sleight of hand to try and hide it. All right. Please note that down. You have a 20 to hide your dagger. Nori and Sister Evangeline.
I don't got any fucking daggers with me. I got a halberd and a spear, which I think that I left the halberd back at the place. So just a spear, and I check that in.
Okay.
I can't do shit else.
I check in my great axe and trident. That's all I
I'm
have
just
on.
trying to hide this fucking suspicious bloody spear behind my golden armor.
Like they're going to be sorting through it later. Just, ew, you can wipe this.
I must say, before you take your seats, there is a bit of a dress code. No weapons, no armor. Formal
case,
attire.
I feel like this had been information that you could have given us before we paid for our seats.
Well, we
But
have an hour and a half before the first showing. I assumed that you were just here to buy tickets and then go get dressed. I assumed wrong.
Did I get away with my studded leather?
What does it look formal?
It looks like a leather vest.
Make a general charisma check to see if it's passing.
Please, I need it. I'm squishy. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. She doesn't really, when she says this, she's more looking at Sister Evangeline and Nori.
Nori
I
has
don't
armor?
have any armor on.
Oh,
I have
that's
I
right.
have clothes, but it says fine after it. So are they like?
Oh, okay. Then yeah,
clothes?
it's more Sister Evangeline then. Just
I think Annie here is the
Does
one who pushed
mine
her.
armor not look beautiful enough for you?
I pipe up. It's more so of a religious item for them, and I'm going to try to do persuasion or deception, whichever one you're okay with.
You can certainly
That's
try.
true. It's persuasion.
You can certainly try. It's a very high DC.
I'm going to say persuasion. Watch out! I don't know if I would know this. I'm going to guess. I'm going to say the deception.
I would help you out. Can I make a roll with him? I also have a high persuasion, so.
Should I
I'm not rolling it.
also
Tell me.
try to
I'm not
play it
rolling.
off as that she's my bodyguard and I'm
Okay.
from, like I have like a higher status just from my I guess just what I'm exuding with my fine clothes on.
Okay. Make a persuasion check at advantage. We'll see.
Who?
We'll see if this
Who?
Someone.
someone.
That's the first roll.
Oh,
Okay,
I
hold
should have
on,
done it.
hold on.
Oh,
Who's got what? God damn it!
I was roll with advantage, so I just rolled twice. Oh, that's a 12.
Yeah.
Bro.
It's not so much what it looks like. I know it looks fancy, and I know that she is your bodyguard. However, it's more the fact that it could disrupt the play and the audience, as it seems like it is very loud.
I see.
I'm trying to think if I have anything against that. I don't. God damn it.
that is more of my concern. Is that it will disrupt with the shift. If you shift or move at all, it could distract people and the audience.
Could we borrow one of the changing rooms in the back? It's a pretty long walk.
Make another persuasion check. This is different DC.
Persuasion.
No. Why do you have to make one roll it? Everyone else has such good perception.
Oh my god.
And all this shit.
What my friend means to say
Yeah.
is it would be of great benefit if we didn't have to trounce all the way down to the end of the the long road, and we would hate to miss the show.
You
And then
have
gonna-
inspiration to spend.
Oh wait, that's right. Hold on, I got. How much do I have? 1 sec.
Listen,
It's
if
not
that
gonna help
doesn't
your
work, I'm gonna
back,
try to
okay.
grease the palm a little
I
bit.
got one less.
And
One
now
less.
that Sense of Sixt is helping, you can use the inspiration at advantage.
Thank God.
Oh boy.
Fuck!
Dude, can you stop rolling persuasion?
Oh hey,
Oh, look at that.
hey, there we go. All right.
Less than 10 minutes.
I'm not touching the skill check again tonight.
I'll tell you what. The viewing boxes are fairly private. You may use one of those.
Sure, let's go upstairs.
You have been given permission to go to upstairs to one of the viewing boxes to do whatever you're trying to do.
Do we have a bag of holding?
Nope.
Nope.
Fuck's sake.
We have Clark.
You
I am
want to
very
hold
sorry.
my pound? This armor weighs more than you. I know it.
I flex my non-existent muscles.
You guys have an hour and a half, and there's plenty of stores and shops and things to like. You can go buy, find clothing. You can try to find a magic shop that will that may
I'll look for that
have-
same dwarf that we stopped asking
Wait.
for bag wood.
I
He's
could just
long
wait
gone.
outside, guys. You know, like
I want that specific dwarf to give me a bag of holding.
Not. You met him like a mile away. It's long gone.
Survival. Just kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah, I mean, let's just look around town for a little bit. I'm gonna peruse magic item shops or just any marketplace.
Any marketplace or magic item shop? Are you trying? Okay.
Specifically magic item shop, but I mean, if I can't identify that from a store sign, I'm going to say any kind of like shop.
Okay. Give me one moment.
God, we're fucked as a group, bro.
When your charisma doesn't charisma.
Dude, why do you act charismatic with a non-charismatic character? That's my question. How are you +4? Actually, your charismatic is just as good as mine.
Because I'm just socially awkward.
I have a +3.
Okay. What is y'all performance? That's my question.
Why do you have performance?
I don't know.
Mine's a +4.
It's a
That's fine.
+6.
Why?
Because it's also intimidation is +6. I guess that's connected. Maybe.
Yeah,
Sounds
they
right.
go for the same. They
Yeah.
use the same thing.
6. How charismatic are you?
How charismatic am I? I have a +3 to mine. My
I'm the
charisma
most
in general, though,
charismatic.
is 17.
And I'm the racist fucking paladin.
Okay.
Mine's
To be
Well,
fair,
I
+1.
my charisma is 17. So I mean, I'm more stealthy than anything, because that's a +8.
That's pretty good.
I have a
Jesus
12
Christ.
for charisma,
I have disadvantage on stealth.
of course.
And I'm a really good liar. I've got a +7 to deception.
All
Yeah,
right. So,
that's
are
pretty good.
you abandoning going up to the box seating, or and trying to find a magic shop?
I think we could use a
Uh,
bag of holding or some sort of magic thing.
Okay.
I give a quick look for a bag of holding. Yeah.
Guys,
Then
I'll be legit. Go ahead.
we'll make this pretty simple then. So you ask around for the local magic shop, and you find out that you are heading towards the glass gorgon. And you head over there. It is a smallish magic shop, but you can see the signage is a sparkling, like bull-like creature, and it says the glass gorgon on it.
I love that.
Uh, you walk inside, and you see there before you a very ostentatious blue dragonborn.
Ooh, fancy.
And he welcomes you all in. Welcome to the Glass Gorgon. How can I help you or assist you?
I need to see if there's any way to be good like storage. So I can't talk.
A bag of
This is
holding
yes.
sounds like is what is on your mind. I have a couple.
Oh, thank you. How much?
They go for about 100 gold pieces.
That's very cheap.
That's very cheap, actually. I am 10 gold short, 9 gold short.
I gotcha. I can help out.
We
can
need to
pay
get
for
we need to
half.
get a job, guys.
I can pay for half of it.
There's a lot of math going over here. Okay, hold on. Well, we know Evangeline's broke. I will put down 5 platinum. How much are y'all doing?
Okay.
I said I'd pay for half, so I'll do 50 gold.
Okay.
Yeah, we're done. Good job.
Easy.
That's it.
Okay.
He thank you kindly. And he
Thank you.
takes the gold and the platinum, and he places a rather nondescript looking bag, satchel thing on the
Good.
counter.
I test it out.
Okay, how do you test it out?
I put Evangeline's spear inside of it.
Okay. Yeah, it just sinks right in like magic.
Now I look at the
Now try
bag
to
and
get
how
it
wide
out.
it opens. I look how wide I look how wide the bag is, and then I look at Evangeline's bulky armor. I don't think it's gonna work.
It is like kind of like one of those like Nike drawstring bags that kind of like widen.
Okay.
And you start like pulling open the opening, and it like gets wider and wider the more you pull it out. It's very
Yeah.
stretchy.
Okay, Evangeline, strip.
If you need a changing room, I do have one because I do sell enchanted armor here. Would
Okay.
you like a changing room?
I look at Evangeline.
I do not have clothes for this theater.
Do you have fine clothes, sir?
Uh, I have magically enchanted robes, but nothing like fine clothing. I
No, that's perfectly fine. Thank you for your business.
I have a
And
disguise kit that I can let you borrow.
you're going to disguise clothes on her?
Oh god!
I mean,
is it
that's
like
what
one of
a
those like
disguise
body
kit
painting
is.
things? Like you paint on a tuxedo, but you're not wearing
No, but
anything.
that would be
Like-
great.
Thank you kindly, and then we leave and look for some simple clothes for her.
Okay, I have a question.
No.
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 No, that's not what are you thinking, first of all?
Oh, shut up.
Okay. DM, can
Hmm?
a person go into the bag of holding?
You would suffocate after.
okay.
Yeah. There's no air.
Yeah,
It's a
so Warforges can do shit. Good to know for the future.
yeah, but you there's no way to get out if you put yourself in. Even if you can't, you don't need air to breathe.
I like
Um,
that, man.
But like, I'm just imagining like I get a, pocket paladin, just like you're in
Pocket
trouble. They pull out a
paladin.
paladin.
Evangeline, I choose you!
Oh my god.
Okay, let's go find something for me to wear.
if you need fine clothing, you could head on down to Eos. They sell pretty nice, fine clothes.
Thank you for the
Thank you.
I
And
can't. Thank you,
Sure, sure.
Oh my god.
guys.
Um,
I'm tired. It's catching up to me.
aren't we all tired?
and please come back to the Glass Gorgon. My name is Ninkik.
How do you spell that?
Ninkic.
Thank you, sir, for spelling your name for me.
Who's you, Nick?
I have to do that a lot, actually. So this is accurate.
You never asked that for me.
I know how to spell your name.
I don't
dude.
think you do. Okay, let's
It's
go.
like Bob. It's not your name, but like
It's actually Clark.
that's not a hard name.
You really didn't know his name.
Okay, guys, I'm talking out of character here. I thought you. I'm being legit. IRL. I have to spell my name out for people.
And we'll just say kiwi, but like the fruit.
Cause I'm not Kiwi IRL, bruh.
You are to me.
All right.
You fruity person.
What is this session?
All right,
I have
we're
no
all
idea.
tired.
Chaos.
We're all a little
Fucking
tired.
chaos.
Bro, I have a headache already.
I look for monk ropes for our monk.
What?
Our monk?
You don't have what?
What?
She is without her armor.
I guess.
Without armor and weapons, yeah, that's a monk.
Actually, would you be as deadly? Like as a force of nature if you had to go fisticuff with somebody?
Paladins
still
would be pretty effective with no
They
weapons
can
or
still
ammo.
they can still
Armor.
smite with a punch.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, they wouldn't be as tanky, but yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that's true. Fuck
I'm
my
sorry.
armor, dude. What
I'm
am I
actually
doing?
feeling really bad for derailing you. I'm sorry, Chris.
All good.
He's
So,
like, I'm just happy to be here.
yeah. All right. So you head off to the clothing store called Eos. And you get there and you see a drow woman that greets you. Hello, welcome to Eos. How can I help you?
Something fashionable for our friend right here, and I just point at the gargantuan fucking woman right next to me.
All right.
We need something a little more. We need something theater worthy.
Theater worthy. Attending the play, I assume.
We are.
Very well. your color. You have a darker complexion, so I'm going to say a more lighter dress would fit you just fine. Say white with some gold filigree and lining,
Sounds
do like
right up
the-
your alley.
or maybe a midnight blue.
Also a good choice.
What's your color?
I'm wearing it.
I don't think they're going to have gold for you.
I think the blue would be just fine.
Let's just do royal blue.
Okay.
You
The
sound very
sadness in her voice.
distraught.
The absolute just okay.
Like, this is a religious zealot that has only ever cared about this one outfit. You know?
Fair
You
enough.
need some plush.
All right. So the drow woman goes to the back, and a moment later, two dresses are brought out, a white one and a midnight blue one. She seems to have sized you with just her eyes, as she brings them out, and they seem, they have enough fabric to fit. If you would like to try them on, back behind that curtain over there.
Alright. I'll take both of them and go behind the curtain.
Okay.
IRL, I would like these dresses.
Both of them?
Uh-oh.
You would like both of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Alright,
Uh,
in character, she probably isn't a fan. But
So the white, which one do you try on first?
I guess the white and gold one.
Okay. The white and gold one is kind of like an evening gown. It's
Oh.
very fine silk with gold lining. It's got a deep like V, with a backless
Mm.
kind of it shows off your back and your shoulders, and it's got a deep V in the front, and it fits. It's really nice.
If it fits, it works.
You look at the price tag and you see $700. I'm just kidding.
This is cute,
Dude.
not for that much.
Is Kiwi
Look
going to
how
look like
expensive
Michelle
dresses are,
Obama's
dude.
back?
It's not even fucking. Huh?
Is Kiwi's a character going to look like Michelle Obama, but like, really fucking muscular?
So
Honestly, not that far off.
the dark blue one is more modest. It is the midnight blue is it's not like a low V. It's got kind of like it comes up into like a turtleneck type of thing with a little like between like at the higher, like right at your collarbone. There's like a little circular cut. It's got sparkling rhinestones, and it goes all the way down past your feet, kind of like a flowy fabric. And this one is also backless.
I will have shown it to the only person that probably in this group that would have a right opinion. So
Which one's that?
No,
I don't know. Let's think about this for a second.
I look at 6. Does she care about fashion?
I mean, care, no, but I do know a little bit about it. I would assume just because of the nature of my job, like having to try to fit in with people
That's a
and
good point.
Yeah.
that kind of
Okay.
stuff.
How's the fit?
I will show both and say Which would be good for this mission?
So sounds sad.
I mean, we are going to a theater. I mean,
The darker one does lend itself to stealth.
but the white
So,
one showing more skin would be more appropriate.
I mean, yeah,
I would say the dark one because it's easy to clean.
this is true. If she ends up getting blood on,
That's a very
herself,
that's a very
Um,
guy response. It's easier to clean.
it's going to be much easier to take care of. White stains way too easy.
Which one can you move around better in?
That's a good question.
Probably the white one, as it is not like a dress that goes like past your feet, and it's more. It's got like a cut like at the middle of the thigh, and it's kind of easier to move
Oh,
in.
so it's slinky.
Yeah.
Ooh, that one.
I like
I
how the
will
session
say-
just dressed up Evangeline.
Why is my characters always getting dressed up?
It's that arc in the movie where they're just like, okay, take the glasses off, shake out your hair. Perfect.
Evangeline will say, I would lend myself more to mobility than stealth.
Then the white one for sure.
Read.
Right? I have no money.
How much is it?
30 gold.
Alright. That's actually expensive though. Do we have that?
I got
I
it at 60.
do.
You want it? Okay, I'll let you take it.
Alright, I'm glad we're spending so much shit just to make sure I can get into the damn thing.
I'll be more conspicuous next time.
Would anybody else like to buy fine clothing outfits here?
Mm,
I will get a nice pair of pants and vest.
Do I
Okay,
look
girl.
okay with my fine clothes?
Yes, you will be okay.
Okay.
I have common
Um,
clothes, so I will get some basic clothes.
I assume you're going to the play. Is that correct?
Yes. Yes, that's correct.
Right. All right. For a nice pair of trousers and vest, 15 gold.
I
Oh.
pay it.
Fucking
Guys are a bit
yeah, that's what I'm about
cheaper.
to say. It's like the fucking the privilege.
Mirroring real life here. I give her
Um,
1 gold tip.
Right. Are you going to be wearing that to the theater? And she looks at you, Nori.
Yes.
It seems fine, but if you allow me, and she goes up to you and kind of like checks like how it looks. First, she'll do a prestidigitation to kind of clean up any stains or blemishes on your outfit, and then since you've been in battle with this outfit as well, she's gonna cast mending on your outfit as well on certain points. That I'll do for free since you're spending some money here.
Thank you.
Of course.
Before she gets a chance to even look in my direction, I'm just gonna change my form into like a nice in like my with my disguise kit into like a nice proper not I would say like tux. So like
Uh,
a nice tux suit.
with your disguise kit, so your disguise kit doesn't really change the clothing.
Actually, it comes with costumes, doesn't it say it in the item?
Yeah.
Oh, it does. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
The only reason I
For-
said it.
forgive me.
You're
Yeah.
fine.
I just wanted to dress up Evangeline. I'll be honest.
Yeah, you quickly just work your magic with a disguise kit, and you see the seamstress, the drow woman, just kind of like raises an eyebrow curiously, and then smiles like a half smirk. Very well done.
Just gonna give her a coy nod, or not a coy one, but like a sly.
Well, is there any accessories you would like to buy? Maybe some shoes to go along with your dress?
Oh,
Just
Would
have
I
your
need that?
greaves.
I suppose, yeah, it's noticeable now with this dress that I can't wear my fucking...
Boots? Just
God damn it!
right.
Uh,
Luckily enough, the 30 gold covers the shoes. It is the entire outfit.
oh, good.
Let's. And she gets you some, like, nice, like, not high heels, but
Flats.
flats.
Flats would be good.
Yeah.
You
Some-
don't. You not want me
That's
on.
hilarious, as it might be to watch you struggle in heels or wedges. I'm not that mean.
Yeah, no, I would be a detriment to the fucking mission at that point.
They're like gold colored flats with like a white bow on the front. They go along
Okay.
well with the dress.
Hmm.
Well, you all seem prepared for the theater tonight. I hope you enjoy it.
Thank you for your help.
Thank you.
Of course. And if you ever should need more clothing for any other occasions, please come find me here. My name is Vornala.
For now.
Can you spell that?
Vornalla.
Are you keeping a notebook?
Are you talking to me or?
Yeah, you.
I have notes. Yeah,
Oh, awesome.
I care about Chris's world.
I mean, I do. I just... Okay, dude, don't laugh like that.
How
Anthony,
dare you not watch every single fucking episode?
What do you mean watch? I'm in it. Like...
Watch it. You don't know what's going on.
All right. So, I will say all of that took about like 45 minutes to an hour. So you have about 30 minutes left.
Can I get my spell slot back?
How long did it take us to get
Sure.
here?
Like 10 minutes.
Okay, so we
Walk.
should probably start heading back and getting ready to actually attend said, play.
Yeah,
Thank you, Mr. Dion.
of course.
I like our beach episode.
Do I just... How do I put this in my inventory? These clothes?
Just
clothes.
find clothes. Just a set of fine clothes. Search up clothes.
Oh, yeah, they're right here. Fine
Yep.
clothes. Okay. Thank you.
Of course. All right, and you now have a bag holding, and I assume you all are kind of close to broke now.
Oh, not even close, buddy.
Oh boy.
yeah, no, I might have quite a bit left.
Okay.
I got a little
Jesus.
bit.
I'm the one who doesn't have money.
I will keep the bag of holding on me for right now.
Very well.
Why do you think I just been throwing that at people? Like, here, take some cash.
Fair enough.
It's disgusting being below 20 on armor class.
Wow, that's
True.
now.
True.
To
All
see
right.
how the other half lives.
So
I have a 13 now. What the fuck?
you walk back to the Grand Theater. And at this point, a few of the early bird audience members are slowly starting to filter in. You see, a couple walk in before you, and you see as you walk into this entry hallway again. And I'm just going to move you back here, guys. That there to your right and left, you hear some chatter from some of the audience that have came early. You see or hear some chatter to your left, some chatter to your right, and the curtain is still closed, but people have arrived and are just mingling.
I'm going to take seat inside, and I will keep an ear out for any conversations.
Okay, so you're going to take a seat in the theater.
Yeah, I would say probably towards the middle.
Okay, go ahead and move your token to where you want to save some seats. Perfect. Currently, there is nobody seated yet. There's still about 15 minutes until start time.
Gotcha. For the time being, I'm going to be pocket bitch to Kiwi.
Okay.
I wish to have a aisle seat. Thank you.
Move, bitch. Okay, what are Nori and Sixt doing?
I'll sit next to Clark.
Okay.
I'm being sandwiched by two muscle mommies. Every
Sixt?
man's dream.
I'm gonna sit up in front, up here, just a little in front of them, so that I can actually see, because everybody else is tall and I am not.
I'm
Fair
short. I don't
enough.
know what you're talking about.
Okay. Very well.
I'm a resounding like 4'11", my guys. So
In about
in game.
you sit here alone amongst yourselves for about another 5 minutes, and then audience members begin to filter in. The curtains draw open as people begin to fill the seats in and around you. You catch a lot of Dampierre, finer, like what would be considered like the darker races, like Durgar, the deep gnomes, drow, the occasional like human and humans start filling out this section on the floor. And you notice as they are filtering in, the orchestra starts filtering in front of you in the orchestra box, and they start tuning their instruments and whatnot. You see around as things are filtering. Who's just looking around as people start filtering in?
Sure, I will.
I'm keeping track of everyone that goes in for anything that could be a threat to the group.
Okay, everybody make a perception check.
Oh, fuck. Where is it?
Oh, thank God.
Oh, it said VTT not found, but I rolled a nat 20 plus 3.
You want me to help you out?
Also rolled a nat 20 plus 3.
Yeah.
I rolled an 11.
Okay. So, 23, 13, 14. Okay, so 2 23s. You don't really recognize anybody that are filling in the seats. Everybody's pretty much a stranger, except for one. Nori, to your right, up. You can barely see him, barely see his head, but you see, with a drink in hand, seated pretty close to the wall, up in the viewing box, to the south. Is this individual?
I knew it.
Yeah. Tip off to the group, like,
Both
quietly.
Sixt and Nori see this.
I quietly say to Clark, there's your guy up there.
I mean, well, you can assume it's not him at this point, but it's good that he's here. So
He's
witness.
still your guy. He drank
I-
from you.
I don't know if he was my guy. It's not really commitment.
Kinda seemed like it to me.
What?
As
It's just casual. It's not a real thing.
Just letting people freely drink is kind of a poor move.
you see, he's like looking towards the stage, and you see quite a few other people are with him, or a couple of them. You see the individual that he was talking to. Dang it.
We can
Hold
theater
on.
of mind.
I had a token, but somehow it did not take.
Here, if you need a minute, I can go fix Annie's thing. Go fix her thing.
Okay. uh, hello?
It works. Okay.
Oh,
Okay. So you see Vincent there. This individual is kind of like making himself a drink behind Vincent, and you see him doing so. As Vincent is kind of looking out over the crowd, taking a sip from a drink, he notices all of you. Is anybody still like looking up towards that way?
I'm going to pretend I was not looking up there. I don't know what kind of role that's going to be, like deception or stealth.
I'm going to do the whole act shocked. Oh, hi type, thing. And that way it's not as like I was looking for him.
My role is now
Okay.
irrelevant.
Make a deception. Just for funsies.
Gotcha. Oof.
All right.
Oh my god!
As you wave, you see a smirk come over his face, and he toasts his cup to you.
I like that less.
Can I roll to vibe check the individual behind him?
All right. Yeah, insight.
okay. I'm gonna roll to legitimately vibe check with what the fuck is it called?
Detect good
Sight?
and evil.
Divine sense.
Okay.
It's not really a roll. I just use it.
Yeah.
I rolled to not roll.
Vibe check. Can't really tell from this far what's going on.
That's fair.
You sense like Dampierre in the crowd amongst you, here and there. But yeah, I mean, you can sense full undead here, and half undead here.
Okay. So not a lot of vampires, huh?
Not within the range.
Okay. What is my range, just so I can get an idea?
60 feet.
So it's just effectively all the. Oh, God damn it! It is effectively where we are.
Yeah.
I'm glad I sat in the middle.
It could be that, some full-fledged vampires haven't made their way to their seats yet, and it's just out of your range.
That's fair. But if they are to make a seat in this area, including the top boxes, I would have a chance.
Yeah.
But if they're as soon as they're outside the fucking doors, I can't.
You do notice as the time draws closer, these box seats do start to fill out with more like fancier individuals. And if you use another divine sense, you would notice that full undead have filled the box areas.
I see.
Mm.
Yep.
It's almost as if the nobility that are mostly vampires are only offered these box viewing areas away from the general audience.
They don't want to mingle with the commoners.
Nope. Not at all.
I have one more divine sense.
You want to save it?
I'm gonna save it after that. Yeah. I did use it the second time when the more people came into the boxes, as you said. But I'm just stating for the group. I got one more.
Okay.
And then I got to sleep.
So, as the time for the start of the play draws nearer and nearer, the audience amongst you, it is a fairly packed showing right now. It seems the matinee is just as popular. But as the lights go down, give me one moment. Let's is there anything you'd like to talk about? It would be a great time to do that at this moment.
Why are we here again? I say as I point out the amount of vampires we're now surrounded by.
Because we were told that this was going to be a good place to kind of like get a sense of everything and everybody and find some stuff potentially.
The only sense I get is that we're infested.
I would go check in on try to see if I could hear the conversation between those two up there, but I currently can't leave Evangeline's side.
Are you wishing for us to take a stroll?
If we can get closer to them. Are like these benches a little bit empty, or do I have to walk awkwardly all the way out to get like along the wall?
I'm sorry, say that again.
Are these like benches like empty right here, or
No,
do I need to go
you
all the
are
way
you
around,
are
right?
packed in, yeah, at this point.
I'm not though.
Do you want to check on them?
I can be sneak and go check and see what I can hear.
Also, all this conversation is whispers, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay. Just talking out loud. Yeah, I mean, if you could do that, that'd be great.
Yeah,
Just, don't
sure.
go too far.
Right. I'm gonna see if I can't just get up real quick and make my way away from the stage area, or like away from the seats, and see if I can't sneak my way up near the boxes or close enough to be here, maybe.
Okay.
So, like, I either want to be here or see if I can't somehow manage to con my way up here into these other red carpeted box seats.
Okay. As you head out and around to the seats or the staircase, it would be either this one or this one. Which one? Which staircase do you go up? So you would have to go like down the aisle, like hold on, like this way, and then like around, like back to the entry hall. There's no like doorway. This is all
Right.
elevated.
Right. That's what I'm saying though. If there's a space available here, I want to try to see if I can't hear what's going up in the box.
Oh, okay. So you want to be standing.
Yeah.
All right. Standing room in this level is allowed. Um, so before the go ahead and make a perception check. See if you can pick up on anything. Unfortunately, the chatter amongst the audience here is a little too powerful for you to hear anything of note. Like you hear Vincent and this other figure talking quietly,
But I
but
can't make out what they're
you
saying.
can't make out what they're saying.
Okay. Then I want to see if I can't move to this other side, away from some of the chatter some maybe, and try again.
You could
Basically just try and find a good position.
wait until because the chatter is filling the whole room. Like even if you move 10 feet to your right, there's no change in the volume of the chatter in the audience where you're at.
I guess I gotta go to the bathroom then. So I want to see if I can't make my way to this first set of staircases over here on the.
This one right here.
So right there, yeah.
All right, so you walk out through the curtain to this section here, and there is a usher. Is that how you call? Is what you call him?
Yeah.
Yeah, usher. You have a ticket for the balcony seating.
Actually, I'm part of the cleaning crew. I forgot something up there that I needed to go get, or else I'm gonna get it from my boss. I just anything at this point.
Okay, make a deception check. That's a very good try. Unfortunately, if you do not have balcony seating ticket, I cannot allow you up here.
How much is balcony seating tickets?
From the general admission, just 2 gold.
Perfect. I'll go get one.
2 gold more. All right, so you go over to the same lady that's there, and you would like to upgrade your ticket to balcony ticket.
Yeah. Fuck it.
Okay. She says you already have a general admission ticket. So the difference would be 2 gold.
Well, I'm just gonna throw 2 gold.
Okay.
Not throw it at her, but like give her 2 gold.
She takes your general admission ticket away and gives you a balcony admission ticket. You present that to the usher at the bottom of the stairs. He checks your ticket, nods, and pulls the rope away so you can enter the balcony.
So now I'm going to be as quiet as humanly, or well, changelingly possible. Getting up into here so that I can get as close to Vincent and this other individual as I can without being heard.
Okay.
Or noticed, rather.
Sure. Yeah. You can definitely hug the corner here and make your way this way on the upper, kind of avoiding direct eye line of Vincent and the other individual, and sit right here to try and get closer.
Do you need a stealth check?
Eye line. No need.
Beautiful.
You just do that, and he doesn't really have eyesight of you. And you take your seat right there. Very well. Perception check again.
While she's rolling, we can see 6, right?
Yes. You can see Sixt has taken a seat up on the balcony.
If I lose eyesight of her for a consecutive 10 minutes, I'm going after her.
Okay, gotcha. With a 19, you do pick up bits and pieces of a whispered conversation between Vincent and this individual. The bits and pieces you do pick up are from Vincent. So how are we going to handle this problem? And you don't really hear the return from the other guy. He's too far away, and you've rolled too low to hear the other part of the conversation.
Can I move to these stairs back here? Like this little set of stairs near the wall and see if I can hear?
Yeah.
Like right there?
Sure. You see there is a presence. An usher is standing right there. Make a stealth check. Okay. You pick up a little bit of the return conversation. It's causing us to be short-staffed. So, if you have a solution to this, Vincent, it'd be much appreciated. I may know someone, or certain someones that might be persuaded. Don't you worry, Vasco. This is an investment I plan to watch over very carefully. And you don't hear another response, like a verbal response.
Right. Okay. I'm going to put the name Vasco mentally in the vault and return to my seat.
Okay.
Up here in the balcony.
At this point, the lights begin to dim. And the play is about to start.
Go time. I like it. Picasso.
Okay. Can you all see that? All right, the lights have dimmed. Is everybody there now?
Yeah.
Very pretty. Very
Cool.
demure.
Very mindful.
The play begins with a brightly lit stage. The scene of a primitive village with commoners farming with stone tools and straw huts behind them. A small child sits in the middle with a spotlight on them as they play with the shadows cast by the light of the spotlight. Then, an old man wearing multicolored robes walks in. He places his hands on the shoulders of the boy, who doesn't seem to notice, but the shadow puppets he's creating begin to move on their own, as if the man gave the child magic. Please make a religion check, whoever is trained in religion.
Damn it.
It's my time.
If you're not trained in religion, you can roll a check, but it's going to be a higher DC.
I rolled really bad.
It's okay, I did too.
I am not proficient.
I had an advantage when I rolled bad.
Okay.
Fuck.
Since you are trained in religion, your DC was 5, and for people who aren't trained in religion, the DC was 10. So Clark and Sister Evangeline, this depiction of the old man with the multicolored robes, you would know that this is one of the prime deities of Lycia. This is Maven, the god of magic, or the keeper of the weave. And you would know that his symbol is a silver circle surrounding a dark blue field with a silver 8-pointed star in the center, and the tips of this star are color associated with the 8 schools of magic. Surprised but happy, the little boy runs off to a woman who greets him with a smile and an embrace through violent coughs as she embraces the child. The child will do great things with the gifts I have given, and he shall lead the rest with them. But first, a test. The scene shifts, and the boy is a little older, and the same woman that embraced him lays in a bed, sick and coughing. A heartbreaking dialogue transpires between mother and son before the mother passes away. The boy cries out, and in his anger, magic shoots out from him, encasing his mother in a tomb of old leaves and dirt before his mother emerges terrible and green-skinned, but still she has a beauty about her. The mother explains that Orta is angry at what he has done, but she is glad that he has given her this opportunity. She vows to look over him forever and always, and she will be an undying queen. And the crowd amongst you, you hear whispers in your ear, in reverence, Omela. Go ahead and make another religion check.
Do I hear anything from Vincent and Vasco?
Make a perception check for that separately.
Dude, what the fuck are my rolls?
Untrained.
Okay, 6 you're unsure of what Omela is. The 12, it seems the box has gone silent next to you. Okay, Sister Evangeline and Clark. Sister Evangeline, your DC was 10 and Clark was 15. Sorry, Nori.
That's okay.
You know, Omela sounds familiar to both Clark and Sister Evangeline. Well, Sister Evangeline to more specifically. Omela is the goddess of undeath and rot. Her symbol is a dark green hand with fingers pointing up and an eye in the palm with a dark gray iris and a red pupil in the center.
You.
After this, in a musical montage, the boy grows into a man, and you hear singing about how he would show the world and the people his power and how he can help them grow with innovative magic. Some people see him as a wonder, and they too unlock their magical abilities. But some people frown and cross their arms, saying that trusting the gods to provide would be better. That his innovative manipulation of the gift he was given is going to get him in trouble. The song ends with the man standing his ground against the naysayers, saying that they are wrong and have no place in the world he will build. Their ignorance will keep them down, where they belong anyway. And with that, the lights begin to go up and the curtains draw closed as the first intermission of this play, The Love and Betrayal of Our Emperor, happens. So, as the first intermission begins, we're going to take a short break.
IRL intermission, perfect.
Yes, IRL intermission. And we're back into it. We are in an intermission right now. So, usually intermissions last about 10-15 minutes. But at this point, some of the audience stay in their seats and are just talking about the play or the first part of the play that you are attending. Is anybody doing anything right now?
I'm trying to maintain eyesight of 6. As I said, I'm still following that 10 minutes of inconsistent contact. I'm going after.
Okay. As you look up towards 6, you see Vincent has left the box with this individual sitting there by himself.
Did I happen to notice Vincent leave the box?
Not from where you're at. No, you don't have a sight on him. But actually, we'll just do that.
Oh no.
Terrified. He can show up anywhere now.
Instant transmission.
Question. As like a general thing, because I've seen Vincent a couple of times. He doesn't carry his cup on his hip, right? Like he hides it or puts like in a bag or something.
Something like that, yeah. And then where are you looking right now, Sixth?
I guess since I didn't see him leave, so I can't see that into that box at all, right?
No. There's a pillar in the way.
Okay. I don't see if there's a place that maybe I could end up seeing him. Can I go to the steps up here again and just kind of like pretend like I'm stretching while I'm trying to see
As
into the
you
box?
turn and look up to your as you get to your feet and turn and look up the steps, you see Vincent emerge.
Oh no! Oh,
Let's see. You're
I'm just going to proceed stretching.
uh-huh. Okay. He doesn't seem
Wait, she's disguised.
he doesn't seem to notice you as he walks along.
I'm gonna keep my eye on him, and if he gets past this last set of this last row, I'm gonna follow after him as quietly as possible, as
He-
quickly as possible.
You lose sight of him again as he rounds the corner.
Okay. Um, I want to go up to this corner here. I'm assuming there's still a bouncer,
Yeah, there's an usher there.
and I'm just gonna kind of see if I can't peek around or like.
At,
No, okay.
at
no. Hold on.
okay.
So Usher's right here. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna lean up against the wall as demurely as possible.
Deception check. I mean, this isn't a stealth check. It's a deception for sure. Okay.
Ooh.
The usher sees you do this, but as you nonchalantly like don't um um like try to attempt to enter the box area, like he just stands there with his hands like in front of him, folded. He's just standing there menacingly. You see that it's like a half orc, like big, muscular, stands about 6'4", but he's like in a nice suit with a bow tie.
Love it. I love the eyebrows, Annie.
As you're
So
sitting there stretching, you notice Vincent has entered the audience area.
that's not okay. I just want to see if I can't catch a glimpse of Vasco real quick.
Yeah, he goes to make himself another drink here at this table here, and you catch
Okay.
just a glimpse of him.
Is it enough to remember and be able to identify him later?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, cool. Then I'm going to look at my big, tall friend man up here, um, and ask him what a tall glass of water like him is doing after the show, and just to kind of keep it the facade of, nonchalance.
You see the half orc. I got 2 more shows to usher, and then I'm going
Okay,
to
and what are
bed.
you doing after that? Sounds lame.
Well, I may work out before going to bed, but
I'm just gonna give him a wink and then stroll off again, I guess.
Yeah.
This is
At
such
this
a real
point,
fucking conversation.
Fucking
the
Chad
rest
over there.
at this point, the rest of you, Sister Evangeline, you hear a familiar voice, kind of to your left and back.
I get startled.
Can I?
I want to keep observing this too, just so that if I need to jump down, I can.
Hello again. Nice to see you here.
Greetings.
I
As
wish I could say the same.
I tightly hold bag of holding.
It seems you keep following me where I go.
We just had to push the play.
No. Is that a roll?
No.
That's the truth, though.
Since
I'll
we've
take it, though.
run into each other so very often, I have a proposal for you. All of you. Wherever your other fourth is. Meet me after the show.
Oh, sure. I think we could take some work. I try to act as inconspicuous as I can.
Also, you clean up very nice. And he looks to you, Sister Evangeline.
Ooh.
I just stare at him.
Menacingly.
Trust me, my proposal will be beneficial to you. I look forward to meeting you in the north. Or, sorry. That's my bad. The east entry waiting area.
Alone, I hope.
It's below my box. Enjoy the rest of the show. And
You as well.
He turns and leaves. And you lose sight of him again.
I kind of wave the 6 to come back over here.
At the gesture of him waving, I'm just gonna see if I can't just fly over the balcony.
Yep.
Not fly, but jump. Don't be a smartass.
You're just gonna jump. Okay.
Hell yeah, I'm small. What are they gonna do?
These stairs.
Make an acrobatics check.
Perfect.
About to get ushered out by the usher.
Oh no.
Those are some pretty high stairs, I feel like.
Did I say go over the side of the balcony? I meant fall to my inevitable death.
Oh yeah, how high up is she?
About 20 feet.
Oh.
Oh
That's
no.
not too bad.
So the railing is a bit awkward. And you try to launch yourself over, but one of your foot gets caught on one of the little ornaments that are at intervals on the balcony railing, and you tumble and land on your back, and you take 8 points of bludgeoning damage as you knock the wind out of yourself.
Yep.
The ushers that are on the outskirts of the main audience, also a couple people have seen you just yeet yourself off the balcony, and you hear like gasps and a few as soon as you land. Ooh, from the audience, one of the ushers walks up to you and just you hear his feet just settle right next to your ear as you're trying to catch your breath, and he looks over you. That was very stupid.
I was just trying to get a better look. I'm really short, you know.
He helps you to your feet.
Gentlemen, your mother would be proud.
My mother's dead.
Are you with anybody?
Oh no.
I avoid eye contact.
I'm just frantically looking over at everybody like, help me!
Ow. I roll stealth.
Is it gonna get them in trouble too if I say yes?
Let them know that your time here is done.
My time here?
I'm going to
I mean-
escort you out of the building now.
Yeah. I guess I'm. Yep. Okay. Bye, guys.
And you
Still
see
avoiding eye
I
this.
mean, I don't know what else can do about this, man.
You see
but-
this usher just he helps you up, and then he kind of keeps an arm, like a hand, on the crook of your elbow, and ushers you out of the theater.
Promise to stay firmly in my seat from now on.
Make a persuasion check at disadvantage. Yeah, maybe next show. And he
Oh,
continues.
okay.
He continues to escort you out.
Oh, that's fine.
I'll be honest. I didn't think it was going to be 6 that would get in trouble first. I felt like she was the
I'm
least
full of
one.
surprises.
As you're getting escorted out, Vincent shows back up in the box, and he sees you leave with the help of an usher, and
He
you.
kindly tells the usher that, hey, I know this person. They can come with me, right? Like that. He's a good guy like that, right? He's an awesome.
Nope.
No. Okay. Okay. That's fair. It's fine. I understand.
All right. At this point, after Sixt is ushered out of the building, the lights dim once more.
Remove that token.
No, we're gonna keep you on here, but you are now outside, and we'll deal with this.
Sir,
What
it's
you
fine.
we'll deal with what Six does for the remainder 45 minutes.
Twiddle my fucking thumbs.
uh, okay. Well, shoot. When the when the lights dim once more, the man leads his followers through what looks like hundreds of years of magical progress. Permanent teleportation circles are etched and perfected. Magical items are invented. A golden age of arcane discovery. Throughout the scene, his followers begin to don masks to signify that they are his closest and most loyal followers. Then, a beautiful pale woman walks by and smiles at the man. He immediately becomes enraptured, and he follows her to what looks like the Shadowfell. She leads him into a trap. A pale man, what you all would recognize, a younger King Callisto Uzo, the king of Umbra, comes out of the shadows with fangs bared. He looks almost like animalistic in a way, like primal.
Mm.
However, the man seems to stop time in its tracks. He ponders the sight of the vampire and the woman, inspecting them both before resuming time, but standing behind them. He speaks to the younger King Callisto. Omela would scold me, her son, if I did not offer you a better life than what you have in this place. I can give you abundance at a cheap price. The man then looks at the beautiful woman and Callisto, and the woman nod in agreement. The scene shifts to the man and the beautiful woman's wedding, and behind them, a great city is being built by the same people that went against the man before. However, now, many of them are in shackles and poor dirt clothing. They scowl at him as they work, and they begin to whisper amongst each other. The man notices the whispering, and his happy face turns into a slight frown. The next scene is another musical montage of the Emperor and his wife building up their empire while they smack down assassins and attackers without a thought or glance, signifying the rebellions that tried and failed to bring them down. The musical number ends with a devilish looking man successfully stabbing the wife in the back, killing her. A sad monologue of the Emperor enraptures the audience around you, as the Emperor vows to kill every last one of the rebellious traitors. One by one, the actors and actresses that play the people that were against the Emperor from the beginning get brought in and are, quote unquote, executed in his fit of rage. However, as the last one falls, and he cries out in pain and falls to his knees, 5 individuals creep in from the shadows. The devilish looking man, a brown haired wood elf, female, a burly mountain dwarf, a golden armored dragonborn with golden scales, and a half elven bard looking man. Together, the 5 cut down the Emperor where he kneels, and as he dies, his final words: I will go back to the shadow to find her again, and I vow to be back with her at my side. A terrible set, bound by love, strengthened by betrayal. Death is not the end for me. It has always been my beginning. The black throne that has crept in behind him and is now under the spotlight breaks apart, and the curtain drops, ending the play there. And the lights go back up. So while that was happening, Sixt, you're outside the Grand Theater.
I am.
What did you do to pass the time?
Well, it's a great question there. Wonderful question. I was busy trying to scale the theater, trying to see if I could get my way back in.
Okay, make a stealth check. Okay. All right. You sneak your way in through the front door, and we'll say that yeah, you snuck your way back in. Did you change your appearance, like your physical appearance?
Yes. So I made myself taller because I can move between either small or medium sized. So I made myself taller and went for a more like stereotypically masculine look, more mannish, just to be able to maybe sneak in and not caught.
Okay. Then you are able to sneak your way back in and catch the last of the play, or at least the last 40 minutes of it.
Right. So like, am I back at my seat or am I just chilling in the?
You can pick whatever seat you want because you have a balcony ticket. You can either go like here in the general audience or the balcony. It's up to you.
I actually think it would be low key hilarious to just
This
right
is my seat.
behind,
It's my seat
just
right
right
here.
behind them. Yeah. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry.
Man, I wish Six
Pardon
was
me.
here to watch this. This is pretty cool.
All right, easy enough to do. All right, with the play
Well,
over.
I'm just gonna move back here. Sorry.
Okay, we're Canadian now. All right. And you see, as the play ends, both Vincent and the figure have exited their box.
Well, do one of y'all want to go tell Six that we're going to be making deals with vampires, or?
I'm just gonna pipe up at this point. What did you do, Clark?
Oh. How do you know my name?
I'm gonna wave a hand in front of my face, switch back to Six for a second, then go back up.
Gross. We got offered work.
We do not
Yeah.
know what he's off.
Exactly.
I was gonna say, and you allowed this to happen, Evangeline?
I'm hoping he goes to a secluded place so I can secure him.
I give her. Well, actually, I
That
don't know if
sounds
I want to give her the
more
bag yet.
about right.
I was just about to hand her the bag of holding, and then I kind of hold it back.
Nope.
Well, let's go meet Vincent where he asked.
All right.
All right.
He said to the east, so I'm assuming there's either a doorway right here, or I have to go all the way around.
You have to go all the way around.
God damn it! Okay,
Uh-huh.
she's climbing up the rafters.
As soon as you get there, you see Vincent and this individual.
I'm gonna wait for my entourage.
You didn't check out this area before, but this is like these side areas are like there's like a bar, there's a bartender, there's like little like small elevated tables with uh stools, like backed stools, and this individual and Vincent are sitting at one of the like tables. There's an open seat available.
Okay. Well, who wants to do the talking? I kind of looked at both of y'all. And then I looked specifically at Eloise because Eloise is the one that's probably not going to rip off his head.
You mean Nori?
Sorry, Nori, my fault. Different person.
Who the fuck is Eloise?
I know a lot of people. Don't worry about
Sure. I guess I can.
Mm-hmm. And take the seat.
We'll say the seat's like right here.
Okay.
So good of you to join me.
Yeah. What's this deal you're talking about?
Well, you know my name as Vincent, and I am an investor of sorts. One of my major investments is in the Scarlet Siren. And they have come across some trouble. The trouble is they are losing employees to a business outside the city. Now, some of these employees were assumed loyal to the Scarlet Siren.
Guys perhaps thought of maybe paying them more or, addressing issues and concerns that they have.
You hear
Yeah.
the other individual speaks up. They are paid quite handsomely. There's no
And maybe
reason
it's
for
probably management then.
them to leave, and we treat them well. I promise you that.
I don't believe I'm really in a position to talk of management, but what would you like us to do about it?
I have heard word of this competition outside of Avandi Bay. It is called the Cabin of Lust. It is on the outskirts of the Tanglewood. Along the road to the Scarlet Citadel. It's not far. I have heard of it. My proposal for this opportunity is for you and your group to investigate why the Scarlet Siren employees that have gone to this place have done so of their own free will. Because my assumption is that these employees have not done so of their own free will.
Gotcha.
And if you take care of the problem, well, let's say I'll owe you some information.
And what information would you have that we want?
Well, you were at the execution. You seemed pretty upset at what happened. You seem to know the individual. And I had a chance to look into that individual's affairs. And I have noticed that his beloved wife came to a most unfortunate end.
She was murdered.
Some might say that, but I believe I might have some insight as to what happened. I might have information that can port you into the right direction.
I have a question, mainly for giving a side of a persuasion to my group. These individuals, you feel like that this was not willingly going to work on the outskirts at another entertainment facility. Would you say that they are generally human?
They are not of my kind, yes.
I kind of
Vasco, could you maybe enlighten them and tell them what employees of yours have gone to this cabin of lust? Yeah. The employees in question would be a blonde human, female, feminine, named Sylvia. The second, another feminine individual, an Earth Genasi named Conra, and a male courtesan who goes by the name of Callum. You can't miss him. Long hair, red. All three of them have ended their employment and gone to this other one. But I could feel that something wasn't right with them.
I had a question. Is Callum the one that rubbed me down?
No.
Damn it.
The elven man was blonde.
Okay,
He's talking about a redhead.
Gotcha.
So, 3 former employees. As I said, I do not believe that they have gone to this other establishment of their own free will.
So are you insinuating somebody either blackmailed them or is in some other means, mind controlling them, threatening them?
Mind control, charm, could be blackmail. In any case, I want someone, a group, like yourselves, adventurers, to go see what's wrong.
I will leave the choice to our fearless leader, and I kind of like roughly pat Nori's shoulders.
I just look at Evangeline and Six, kind of get their body language on if they're okay with this or not.
Apprehensive is probably the best word I can put.
The way I see it is we want to figure out. I have a question actually. If you have information as to, the happenstance of, Mariana's death or Marianne's death, why haven't you gone to the proper authorities with it? I would think that a gentleman such as yourself would value, honesty and upholding the law, right?
You'll come quickly to find out that sometimes holding information is best served to be held until the right moment and told to the correct people. And now, I'm not saying that what I have to offer is correct, but I am certain I can point you in the right direction. Being an investor of this city who operates amongst the shadows of Avanti Bay allows me to collect rumors that most Meliores do not hear themselves. I keep my ear to the ground, if you will.
It should stay there.
In any case, I am an individual that thinks it's stuffy staying up in the upper class where I'm supposed to be, apparently. I like to mingle. I like to mingle
We've
with
noticed.
everybody. I don't mind it.
Well, you guys, what do you think? At this point, I do want to get justice for both, for both of the people who have died at the hands of others.
I have already given my vote to Nori.
Right.
Um, I, I guess. I mean, I don't. Yeah, we can go find out what's going on with them. If they are being coerced or bribed to do another job, we can go see. But I don't see how not working with such as yourself would be a bad thing.
And what about you, Evangeline?
I made an oath to find her killer. So for now, he lives.
I like
Then
this
it looks
one.
like you got yourself a deal.
I like you, Evangeline. You're so upfront and honest. I know exactly what to expect of you. So, it is agreed upon then.
Suppose so.
Verbally, yeah.
Verbally. Then let's shake hands. And he offers a hand to you, Nori.
Can I tell if there's like any like magical stuff going on with this handshake?
What? What? I'm sorry. Go ahead. Say anything like wrong with the handshake?
Yeah, like if this is like a binding contract if I shake his hand.
Make
I
an
really don't want to touch him.
make an insight check.
I feel like I've been trying to get into like the
Oh,
business kind of deal. Would I know like formalities and such about this?
This is pretty informal. Nori, it's just a handshake.
I threw up earlier. You don't want to touch me right now, but we can bump elbows, kind of.
No,
We can do that.
I must insist.
I'm gonna
If you
get you sick.
if you want me to do it, I don't mind.
Oh, okay, Clark. Here you go. I'm gonna push you towards him.
Do you shake
Wouldn't be
his
the
hand?
first. I shake his hand. I say, "Wouldn't be the first time
Okay.
I sold."
So this is the first time you're touching Vincent. And the handshake is... His hand is ice cold. But
Gotcha.
it's a normal handshake. He shakes
I
it.
allow charity to flow through me.
You what?
I allow charity to flow through me.
What does that mean?
He shakes your hand, and as you channel charity, he like quirks an eyebrow and just like slips his hand out of yours almost too quickly.
Pleasure doing business.
The pleasure is all mine. Now, for expenses, I assume there are going to be expenses. This should cover whatever you need to do when you get there. And he'll put a pouch on the table.
I take it and I hand it to Six, and I said, "Your turn."
Got it. Cool. I'm gonna tuck it away in my pockets.
Feels about like 15 coins in there.
I feel like me and Nori had enough fun at the oh jeez, I wrote down the place, didn't I? Oh wait, hold on.
This
Oh, you did. I have
Scarlet Siren.
Scarlet Siren. You watched. You had fun.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Well,
Okay. I believe. I mean, does he have any more anything else to bring up?
Information like the whereabouts, like actual whereabouts of this location.
He said outskirts. I just wrote it down. Outskirts along the
north.
Scarlet Citadel.
Yeah. Along the road to the Scarlet Citadel at the edge of the Tangleroot Wood.
Take notes.
It's Cabin of Lust or Lust's Cabin?
It is called the Cabin of Lust.
Okay.
And he has given you some money. You don't know how much, but it's in a pouch. And you have agreed upon it. He says, as you all are about to turn to leave, I'll be at the Scarlet Siren for the night. If you decide to investigate there tonight and you find information, I'll be there.
Gotcha.
Right. Well.
Yep.
I'll see you later then.
Yep. We awkwardly break the conversation and walk away.
Beautiful. Clark, you are just
Graceful.
such a graceful individual. I'm so thankful you're here.
Oh, thank you. I try to be.
I forcefully grab Clark's arm. Why did you make me the leader?
You just have that air about you.
What do you mean? No, I don't.
Listen, honestly, it was you or Evangeline, so
I'd rather it be you. My heart is weak. The more she talks, the shorter my life I feel like it gets.
Oh my god.
And then as we exit, I hand Evangeline the bag of holding. And I also hand Nori back her great axe. I'm assuming I had that as well.
Oh. Oh no, I checked it in.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Well, then I don't do that.
I go retrieve my weapons.
Fair enough. Okay. You all get your weapons and head out.
yes.
Yep. I am good on food and water. I am ready. Are you guys ready?
I don't think I'll need anything else, so I think I'm good.
I am good.
Any preparations? Are you he's giving you a task. He hasn't set a time limit on it. So this is up to you.
Yeah,
What
all
you
good.
do.
I mean, I'm pretty okay with this. I'll just grab my stuff from the end unless someone stops me.
Okay. So you collect your things from the inn that you're staying at.
And that's where I will change back into my armor.
Okay. Any other preparations? Any are you going by foot?
We should see
To
if we can at least get some sort of like carriage or something.
all right.
Okay.
So you want to rent a carriage to
Yes.
roll up to this cabin.
I mean, if it's like really far away, yeah, it'd probably be smart to get that. How much are carriages in the city? Let's
It's
price check.
you find out that the edge of the Tangleroot Forest is not that far from outside the city. It's about an hour by carriage. Um, definitely long enough to take another short rest. If you're driving a cart. Um, but the rental of the cart is, or no, not the cart. You said carriage, right? Uh,
Right.
so a carriage would be around 15 gold for rent.
What if we just want to pay for passage?
Oh, like someone take you out there?
Yeah,
Yeah,
is
it's
there
like
like
close to
a
that.
yeah.
Uh, yeah, it can like a one-way trip or a round trip.
Uh, I would assume they would have a carriage back over there, so one way. I mean, unless you guys want to stop me.
We don't know how long we'll be there.
Right, so we can just do one way, yeah.
So one way. All right. It's gonna be 25 gold altogether
Hmm, I have that.
in
Do
a
we want to do that?
carriage.
Cool.
You also have funds given to you by Vincent.
True.
Oh, I'll
True.
check and see how much those are. How
Uh,
much fundage we have.
15 platinum.
Oh,
Fuck.
it's
I
stats!
say we use the rich man.
We could just buy a carriage.
We could just buy a carriage, but then we have to feed a horse.
Wouldn't be much different than feeding you.
Dang.
Hmm.
I would ask what I did to make you upset, but I feel like that was answered by the wooden cup.
And the horse would be better company.
That's also fair.
Oof.
I have stepped on a lot of toes, apparently. And I look at 6.
I'm just gonna shrug my shoulders.
I'll take it. Okay. So, we want to put in for a carriage and a horse. Do we have enough for both?
15 platinum.
Horses are pretty expensive.
They are, yeah.
I also have some platinum and some gold as well, so
I got a platinum. How much is a horse as well, Mr. DM?
Well, it depends on the horse that you want.
Draft.
Um. Okay. I assume you're looking at the price.
No, I just know horses off the top of my head.
Okay.
I don't want to look at prices because your thing and world might be different. I've learned from Cemic's game.
I'm gonna go off the PHB.
Okay. If you allow me to, I will.
Yeah, go look it up.
see, draft horse, because we're not getting a goddamn war horse. A draft horse is 50 gold. That's not counting the carriage.
Yep.
We can do it.
How much is the platinum in gold?
1 platinum's 10 gold.
Yeah, 1 platinum is 10 gold.
Brain not mathing. Hang on.
The math's
That's
not.
5
Down.
platinum.
What?
That's 5 platinum. We have 15.
And how much was the carriage?
I don't know.
So I believe you said 25.
Give me a second.
Uh,
Carriage
because the carriage
is
normally is 100. So that's why I was like thinking, oh, that's really cheap.
okay, yeah. Draft horse is 50 gold. And a carriage is 100 gold to buy.
That's all of our platinum.
Yes.
Just to let you know, in order to pool the carriage, you'll have to get 2 draft horses, so 200 gold altogether.
Gotcha.
I
I mean, I got 8 platinum left. How much platinum do you have? 6.
I have. Let me check here. I've got 10 platinum.
I have 10 platinum as well, but honestly, do we really need to spend this much for
Probably
going
not,
to
in all honesty.
cabin?
I mean, not
It's a
really.
nice
Coming
thought.
right back?
I would say we could come back to this later when we need to go
Yeah.
farther away.
Yeah.
It's just an hour
Because
away.
we don't
have
even
enough
have
water.
anywhere to store it otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
I will be barely making it by too just to feed them. So let's just walk.
Walking is
Well,
fine.
we can get a carriage there and then walk back,
Right, yeah.
depending
Oh,
on
right,
how
yeah.
fast we want to investigate. I mean, do we want to go to the Siren's Call or Den? I always forget the name.
The Scarlet Siren.
This guy's fine.
Oh,
Are you talking about the place here or the place that we need to go to?
the place here just to kind of chat with the managers, see if there's anything like amiss with their employees before they left. Or maybe their coworkers. We don't, coworkers talk with one another.
Question. Would my character kind of put 2 to 2 together? That Vasco is like kind of like the owner or like a manager of the Skyrim.
Yeah, that's pretty apparent. I mean, he was talking about his employees. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. I mean, that'd be a pretty good idea, I would assume.
Yeah.
I would say we should probably talk with the coworkers more.
Gotcha. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Head over to the Scarlet Siren.
So you make your way to Scarlet Siren. And
I'm still oiled up.
you see the same pale woman sitting there. Welcome back. Have you come for
Hi.
more services? She gives a smile.
Unfortunately, we're here for business this time around.
Oh. All right.
Per Vasco, he's asking us to look into something for him. I was just wondering if there's been any worker gossip with your employees on why they left.
She kind of looks back to the doors. Right. Come with me. And she walks around the desk. and
Why not?
past you all, kind of shoving past you, and you go. She leads you to this study of sorts.
Oh, I flee into the walls. Yeah, guys, don't leave me alone.
I mean, I had kind of mentioned to Six, like, you think they'll talk if they know we're working for we're working for the boss? Oh,
I mean, we can always say that, we happen to overhear out and about conversation about uh the Scarlet Siren being understaffed.
okay.
I wait
We were
for my
just
companion.
wondering, what's going on.
Mm. I mean, Clark's already went ahead. Do we want to split up, or do we want to join him?
Do we see anybody in like the immediate vicinity anywhere, or is this just okay? No, because that's a wall. That's fair.
Yeah.
Do we hear any chattering or talking?
No, you hear very faint, soft music coming from beyond the double doors down here. But that's it.
A rhythmic thudding.
Okay. I think we should see if we can't find some of the other workers and just kind of chat with them for a bit.
Yeah, casually play it off. Wonder what's going on. Okay.
Right.
All right. Well, Evangeline, you can go with Clark or come with us. Up to you.
With you, we might get more work done.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
Okay.
Clark, I'm so sorry that you're just getting like
It's fine.
roasted.
I have stepped on many toes since the start of our campaign,
So many toes.
All right.
and
Well,
they were not meant to be hurt.
let's deal with Clark and this woman. I am aware that you have been hired by our patron,
Yep, that is correct.
Mr. Vincent. Yes. What do you need to know?
I would just like to know if anyone's heard of anything unusual with your workers disappearing. As I remember, on my last visit, I asked the same things, and I was told that this was not a thing. People disappearing.
No. I was correct. People aren't disappearing. They are seemingly willing to leave. Um,
Gotcha. I've been told that
but it's
your work.
it's weird. It seemed that, well, at least with Sylvia, she seemed odd when she said she was leaving. She,
odd.
yes, when she came in for work one sunset, she seemed off, like she was being manipulated or blackmailed. She
Hmm.
came in, told me that she was quitting and she was here to get her stuff. She got her stuff, didn't speak to anybody, and left.
So you believe this is under duress at this point?
Yes, as Conra acted the same way. Connor was very sweet and very beloved by the other employees. So when she came to get her stuff and didn't say goodbye to any of her friends here, it was strange.
Gotcha. You wouldn't have been told of any offers that they were given, just that they would like to leave and they left.
Yes, said they had a better opportunity with a Mistress Laura.
Gotcha. Okay. Your workers, do they live in house, or do you happen to know of any of their abodes?
Um, a few live in here, in house. Um, most do not. They have their own home to go to, as some of the rooms here are simply for clientele.
Gotcha. Let me be more specific. The ones that left, did they have a home that they went to? I'm trying more so see if there's been like harassment or something similar.
Conra stayed here. Sylvia and Callum were not in-house employees. But Conra took her things and left. All of them took their things and left.
I see. Is there anything else that you would believe would be important for this investigation?
I can't think of anything else. Also, if you're looking to investigate the homes of Sylvia and Callum, we don't keep records of where they are.
I understand.
We
More information is better than none.
we leave them to their privacy.
I see. Thank you.
And if
I will.
anything should happen if they go missing, well, we employ someone else. We contract people to find them.
I scratch my notes, and the part that I say check Sylvia and Callum's home.
If you really wish to go to their home, she notices you do that. If you really wish to go to their home, you can talk to some of the other girls or men and see if they have ever been.
Gotcha. Okay. I don't mean to take too much of your time. I can only assume the fact that I'm in this room alone is the fact that my compatriots are probably asking similar questions to your coworkers.
That's certainly fine.
Gotcha. I will try not to take too much time, and then I leave and wait in the waiting area.
All right. And she goes back to her desk. All right. The rest of you, are you just fanning out to try and talk to some of the courtesans?
Sure.
Yep.
All
I'm
right.
just going to like the nearest group of them that aren't busy that I can find, and ask if it would be okay if I talk to them for a moment.
Well, the first one you run into is a drow, the drow courtesan that is usually like serves wine. She is currently seated in this seat, waiting for more clientele to show up so she can direct them to a room or a lounge of sorts. So that is the first one that you run into that's not doing anything. Um, the second one, uh, if you guys are splitting up, who's taking the drow woman?
I shall if no one else.
Okay. So she's seated right here. Let's go ahead and you can ask your questions. Hello, how can I help you?
Hello, we are making an investigation on some weird happenings that are going on around here.
Oh, you're talking about Sylvia, Conra, and Callum?
Yes, did you hear anything strange going on about them? Possibly something bad in their
Oh,
life outside of work or in work itself?
I didn't interact with Callum or Sylvia much. Um, Conra lived in house, so I saw her quite often. Um, the rumor was that they all quit and they went someplace else, outside the city. Um, I don't think it was very strange because Conra seemed happy here. I mean, most of her friends were here, so it was really sad when she left and didn't say goodbye.
I see.
As for Sylvia, she was sweet. She was friendly, nice to everybody else. Callum, kind of happy he's gone, to be honest. He was a bit of a pompous dick. And not the good kind either.
Can you tell me what each of the jobs were exactly?
They were just courtesans. There's everybody does everything. I'm I've only
I
been
see.
here for a couple months, and everybody goes through their first few months here as hostess, which is what I'm doing now.
Um, thank you for your answer so far. I have a couple more though.
Sure.
Was any of them acting strange the days before they suddenly quit?
No, not at all. Not that I can remember.
Nothing weird happened at the establishment? A client acting weird or
It, it was business as usual. I I'm sorry, I don't remember anything being unusual.
I see. Is there a frequenter that may have taken a liking to any of them?
Um, I'm sorry, I don't really keep track of that kind of detail.
That's perfectly fine. It's just when you're working a job and you make friends or coworkers, you notice things, you know?
Of course, I, like I said, I did notice that when they left, it was strange, because
Yeah.
especially with Connor, she was so charismatic, and for her to just leave with no goodbye, that was very strange.
Do you know if she has family?
No, no. This place, these people that work here, uh, I believe she mentioned this was her family.
Which of them did you say lived here
Con-
in the establishment?
Conra.
Hmm. I'm not familiar with how bunking is done here. Did they have a room or?
Yes. They, well, not really. If a bed is available, then you are welcome to sleep in said
See,
bed. So there's really only a trunk. If you're if you live here or want to spend the night here, you have a personal trunk that you can use.
was the trunk left?
The trunk was emptied. Conrad took her things and put it all in a bag and left.
Hmm. All right. One last thing, and then I will let you go. Was there any physical descriptions you could give me of each of them? Hair color, race.
Yes, Conra has short, kind of earthy, dark brown hair with kind of amber eyes. Uh, she's, I believe, an Earth Genasi. Uh, Small face, um, very pretty. Um, Sylvia is human, blonde, about middle upper back length blonde hair, um, blue eyes, kind of a normal looking, like next door neighbor type look.
Yes.
Uh, and Callum, long red hair, uh, tattoos on his hand and forearm, on his left hand. Kind of slender, half elven, I believe.
All right. Thank you very much. No history of substance abuse. I will not tell if there is.
Um, Only alcohol.
Of course. Don't we all?
Of course.
What was your name again?
Um, Elise.
Please. Thank you for your time.
Of course.
And I will leave her be.
All right. The second individual, uh, we'll say was walking into this room over here. That didn't have like a client with them. It was pretty muscular half orc man.
Mine.
Okay. Uh, you go follow him into this room.
And so,
This room over here to the left. Down the hall.
Gotcha.
Yeah. You see, there's like he's like sorting the bottles of incense and perfumes and soaps and other scents that you could assume go into the bathhouse, into the bath
Right.
area. And as you enter, hey, yeah, hello, can I help you? Do you? Sorry, would you like some incense or perfume for your time here? He just he like switches up, like he gets over the confusion of why you're in there, and just like is now putting on the facade of a courtesan. Like he had forgotten it somehow, and now he's like
Oh,
talking.
hey.
I caught him off guard.
Yeah, you caught him off guard a little bit.
Actually, no. While I appreciate the offer, I actually had a few questions for you, regarding some of your recently departed from the establishment coworkers, if you happen to have the time.
Uh, yeah, sure. Anything you need.
So I heard around, town, because things like this get around, that three of your people have left,
Yeah,
and from the looks of it, and from what I know about the establishment, it's very strange to me as to why they would leave. Did you know any of them? Did they tell you anything? Did you hear anything?
yeah. I knew Conra. She was kind of a light, um, a bright star here. Really great person. Um, kind of sad she's gone, actually. Uh, Sylvia was quiet, um, but she was nice enough, polite. Uh, uh, Callum, nobody really liked him. Um,
Why?
he felt like he was better than everybody else. Looked better. Everybody was just not as good as he was, and it kind of
So he's
just
pompous.
yeah, yeah. Um, felt like he was worth more than the rest of us, and it didn't really it rubbed people the wrong way. Um, yeah.
I imagine so. Okay. Um, so you said that you were would you consider yourself close with Conra?
Oh, everybody was close with Conra. She was just a joy to be around all the time, always talking and you know making people laugh. She was very funny, um,
So,
in a sweet way.
right. So, in let's say
Although
the last,
she could be pretty dirty too.
uh, as is the nature of the game, I'm sure. Different strokes for different folks.
Yeah,
No pun intended. Um,
I
in
see
the
what you did
couple
there.
of weeks before they left, like especially Conra, did Conra mention any client in particular? Did she was she acting weird? Did you notice any differences about her in the like last 2 weeks before
Yeah,
before she left?
you know, now that I think about it, it was it was like a light switch that just hit. Sorry, no, there is no light switches. There's no electricity. It was like a candle being snuffed, like very quickly. Like that's how quick her mood changed, just like that, like a snap of your fingers. One night she was just herself, and then the next day she was packing up her things and gone. Uh, a lot of people have tried saying bye to her, but she kind of that only made her grab her stuff quicker, and she left. Um, I don't think we even think she gave anybody a wave goodbye.
Had she mentioned any strange or client or any unusual clients that made her feel uncomfortable before she left?
Oh, uh, not any clients that. I mean, there are some clients that come through that ask for uncomfortable things, and we're told we can say no, and if there's any trouble, uh, either Mr. Vincent or Vasco comes around and promptly escorts them out. Um,
Were there any of those such cases?
it just comes with the job, really. Nothing out of the ordinary. Nothing like really over the line, so to speak.
Um, is he telling the truth?
Good insight check.
I forgot people can lie.
He seems to be pretty honest with you. He
My
seems like he has a hard time lying to people.
my character is very trusting.
Gotcha. Okay. Um, so did Conra have any did Conra have a particular, like, was there somebody who always requested Conra up until, like, in the last 2 weeks, that was kind of out of the ordinary or new or different?
Oh, sure, yeah. There was she had like I think it was like she has three regulars. Um, but she never had any issues with the regulars.
Right. So
Um,
was there anybody aside from the regulars who came and requested Conra specifically that you
uh,
know of?
oh, that's a hard question because, um, you know, people talk when they have a good experience with a certain individual from this establishment. So a lot of people just come in one time to see Conra or one time to see me. I've had that happen to me once. Um,
I'm so sorry. I was so rude. I did not manage to get your name. I'm going to
oh,
introduce myself as Sixth,
uh,
and
hey, nice to meet you, Sixth. I'm Chip.
Chip. What a lovely name.
Yeah, uh, nice to meet you. And he holds out a hand.
I'm going to take his very large hand and my very tiny one and give it a nice firm shake.
Uh, he's soft with it. Like he doesn't like. He's pretty gentle, with the shake.
Adorable. Then, is there anything else that you can tell me that you might have noticed that was strange before they all three just left? Did did Callum say anything about leaving or new opportunities or having met somebody that promised him better things because he thinks he's so much better? Was that ever a thing that you heard?
Um, I know that he said all these things, and he kind of had this air of like he was better than everybody else, but he liked the money that he was making here. Um, that I know for sure. And he said there was no other place that he could go to. Uh, uh, I guess if anything, of the three, Callum would be the one that would leave. Um, I don't see Sylvia leaving unless she was like offered a way better deal. Uh, but there's no place like that here in Avandi Bay, so it's pretty.
Pretty limited on choices.
Yeah, yeah. This is the place to work if you're a courtesan. That's for sure. You're treated well here. You make good money, and that's the end of it.
So with Sylvia, then, did any of them have any family or outside people, maybe like friends that they visited often, or maybe talked about visiting outside of the city?
Uh, I think I think Sylvia had a half sister. Um, she mentioned a half sister. What what is her name? I know the half sister doesn't live with Sylvia. Um, and they don't talk as much. But I know that she has a half sister that's alive. Um, doesn't have any parents or other siblings. Um, or none that talk to her. God, what is her name? I can't I can't remember. Uh
I'm just gonna start listing off like random names.
I know. Mm, mm. Go ahead, like you're listing off random names.
Yeah, like uh Abigail,
Oh,
Beatrice,
I know it starts with an A. I know it.
Amanda, Avery,
No, shorter, like
Ava,
kind. A. Oh, close. Azza, Azza. Uh, make a history check. Sounds very familiar, but you can't put your thumb on it.
Oh, it's almost a 15 turned to a 7.
Azza. Uh, where have I heard that? Where have I heard that name before?
You just roll a history check to try. You've heard it before.
No, I know. I'm asking him. I'm like, I've heard that name before. And I'm kind of like prodding for more information about Azza.
She said, "I don't have any other information than her name. That's all."
Gotcha. Okay. Well, yeah, you never know. Huh. Well, Chip, I appreciate your time. I'm sorry to have kept you from your business, and I'm gonna like toss him a couple of gold just to, make up for the loss of time.
Hey,
Um,
thanks.
of course, you should be paid for your time whenever that time looks like. If you happen to remember anything or find anything or hear from any of them, um, and you
Uh,
happen to see me around, I'm gonna give him a wink. Will you let me know?
most certainly.
Much appreciated, Chip. You have
Yeah,
a great rest of your evening.
you as
I'm
well.
gonna walk out to find somebody else, to find Clark.
Nori, you walk into this area, and it seems like all the uh individuals or the employees are busy with clientele. there's no really person available to talk.
Yeah.
The virgin's left alone
I
again.
look around to see if like Sixt or Evangeline are nearby, and
Yeah.
I don't see them, right, because I'm in the little
Yeah.
um
Yeah.
I
Uh,
like I
I,
start getting like
did you sit on this couch here?
yeah, thinking I had the courage to do so. Um Now just kind of like as soon as I sit down,
Uh, like a few minutes pass as you're sitting there, and the elven, short, blonde hair elven man that rubbed down
well,
uh uh Clark earlier sits down. Oh, hey, you're back.
yeah, funny that, isn't it? I I couldn't help but notice earlier that that you're missing, some regular employees here that I used to see walking about before.
Make a deception check. Okay. Uh, yeah. Did you have anybody in particular you were hoping
Um,
to see?
yeah, I was wanted to see Sylvia, but
Oh,
I don't see her around. Does she not work here anymore?
well, I'm sorry. She's no longer a part of the establishment here. Uh, she quit a couple days ago.
Oh, that doesn't seem like her. I knew her on the outside too, so I was just that
Yeah.
like did she say why she left?
No, that was no. Um, but if you really want to find her, make a persuasion check.
Oh, mm,
Okay. Well, if you really want to find her, uh, she lives down by the docks in a little studio apartment. I can give you the address if you want to just go say hi.
yeah,
You
I
seem
think kind of
you're not
worried about her.
you're not gonna kill her, are you?
What? No? What?
Oh,
Why would you say that? Why?
it
No.
was a joke. It was a
Oh,
joke.
okay.
Okay.
Um, yeah, I'll go check on her. Yeah, thanks for the information. I'm so uncomfortable
Yeah.
being alone here.
Tell her that that I miss her. My name's Titus. Uh,
Titus, okay.
yeah. Uh, Here, and he kind of like pulls a little notepad and quill, and he writes down the address and rips off the paper and hands it over. Perfect. Can I offer you anything before you
Oh,
go?
no, thank you. I was actually waiting for some friends, but I don't think they're gonna show up, or maybe I should just go look for them. I'm gonna go do that. I'm just gonna go look for them, and thanks for the information.
Of course. I'll see you again sometime soon.
Yeah. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
I
Rest in
just
peace,
walk
Henry.
run out, and I just look for either one of my friends.
Sprinting out, you see Evangeline.
Okay. I just walk up to her and like, okay, I'm done. Let's let's reconvene.
Have you found any information for us to Using the investigation?
I have an address for Sylvia, so we can
Wonderful.
go check up on her. But the other two, no.
I haven't found much either. There does not seem to be a connection among them.
Oh, okay. Can we go?
Is there something wrong?
I just I'm uncomfortable
With
with all this, and I just wave my hands around.
purple.
Sure. I just grab her arm and try to make her move up to the front door.
All right. You reconvene in the entry hall, and anything? Are you just convenient here in the entry hall, and then seeing and like talking out here, or would you like to go outside?
I would nod as this is somewhat of a private matter, and we'll head out.
Okay.
To the streets where there's more people.
I mean, I would assume
Yeah.
we would talk in the tavern in the private quarters.
Okay. So you head back to the Bays Brew and Inn to talk. It's a short walk. And normally we can end the session here, but if everybody would like to talk a little bit before the session ends, you can do that now.
I pass along my notes that I have gotten from Le Desk Keeper, just so they know what I know.
Also
I mean,
gonna
unless you want
pass
me to
along
verbally
any
say it.
information.
Would you want to highlight some of that for each of you? Important ideas, notes that you found?
Let's see. It seems like it was a shift in demeanor, so most likely under duress instead of charms. We should probably be looking for a mistress Laura, as seems to be their new employer. And other than that, I can try to figure out any kind of locations. They don't keep records of that on file. Other than what we already know, saying, hey, they just stopped working here, took their stuff, and left.
What I've found is it seems that all of my information is that I have no information, which is information in and of itself. And by that I mean they have no connections to each other in terms of race, hair color, uh, any of that. They're all well paid, so it's not really a motive of needing the money or being too poor and in a bad financial situation. None of them seem to have any substance abuse, and I could not find any connection among clients or anything strange that was happening here.
We're pretty sure that there's no substance abuse. There's that obviously no history, but we don't know if they've gotten into something.
I feel like their friends and fellow employees might notice something among the couple of months of difference if that were the case.
Gotcha. What
It
about you,
does
Sid?
seem that everybody had a lot of really positive things to say about Conra. And not many had very nice things to say about Callum. It seems that out of anybody who was probably going to leave willingly, it may have been Callum. However, according to the individual that I spoke to, he stated that he enjoyed the money that he was getting here. And not much was really said about Sylvia at all, aside from she was sweet. I'm assuming she was a fairly new employee or didn't get around much. Not in that way, you know. Didn't get to talking to coworkers much.
So not exactly the prime employees are being taken, more so of there's something else connecting all three of them. Not it.
So the only prime employee, quote unquote, would probably be Canra. Because the individual I talked to stated that they got some of their regulars. I didn't get their names and I should have. I'm kicking myself for that now. But he didn't notice anybody new or different or acting strangely prior to her leaving. So
This is an annoying case.
I think what about you, Nori? Did you find out anything of use?
Well, I just have Sylvia's address.
Ooh,
More
we
than
should
I.
go check that out.
That's actually something I needed.
Yeah.
Finding the missing puzzle pieces.
Look at you.
Yeah.
I think our first order of business after some rest, because it is getting late and I am exhausted at this point, should be Sylvia's and then the Cabin o' Lust.
Would we want to gear up with this money that we don't know what to do with?
I'm sorry, wait, what?
I think after the shops open in the morning, yes.
The leech did give us a good amount of gold.
Nah, if only we had crab meat for the road.
Did you just call him a leech?
did.
Okay, cool.
I'll keep making slurs for you, don't worry.
Fair enough.
Okay. I feel pretty well established right now.
Okay. With a plan to visit the studio apartment of Sylvia first, we'll go ahead and pick up there next session.
Right.
Beautiful.
Let's get a player inspiration vote going. We'll start off with River.
So I think that Clark really took a lot of initiative this time around and actively tried to get stuff done.
That can be good and bad.
Yeah, no, listen, I understand that, but I got to give credit where credit is due.
Dice does not like me.
Oh, dude, no kidding. The fact that I'm a paladin from a religious cult and I got such bad rolls on religion, I was hating it.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
I
will say that.
But you got all the information that you needed.
Because yeah, that's fair. But that's only because of how low the skill check was for me as a religious character. You know?
Yeah, that's fair. That's
not my rolls.
Okay.
So yeah, Clark is my vote for this time
Clark.
around.
Perfect. Kiwi.
Yo, I gotta give it a Gibby. That fall was hilarious.
I'm never gonna live this down. That's okay.
Funny. That was funny.
We all have our natural ones. Me with the fucking whiff at the table, and you with your fall.
Yep.
What
I can do.
All right. Anthony.
I will give it to Noi for sticking to the very innocent young woman that she is.
Yes.
And last but not least, Annie.
Yeah, give it to the the klutz. Because I mean that fall was
the rogue. I want to emphasize the rogue.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Much appreciated. Right. Thank you.
Well,
What is it? Level 11, you can trait everything under 9 and under as a 10.
Well, it looks like you fumbled your way into a touchdown. 6 to get the point of inspiration from your your peers.
You guys love me. You really like me.
Like to see you fall.
It's kind of like watching a car crash. It's just you can't look away.
Oh, thanks. I hate it.
Thank you all for playing with me. I had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. And to whoever's watching this video, hi Ganon. And I don't know who else is watching, but hello Ganon.
Yeah, you specifically, Steve.
Yeah, that guy.
We love you
It's gonna
all.
scare like one of our viewers so badly.
We love
I
you
watched
all.
the
I know you're
analytics.
on your couch right now.
We love you all.
Get out of
and
bed, eat
have
something.
a good night.
Have you drink water?